Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today's video coming up is just general talk. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And it's a beautiful day outside. I'm out here until the roosters start really going crazy. Even there still are, but not as loud. And there's no kids out front. And no motorcycles honking. And nobody yelling and screaming. Don't get a lot of yelling and screaming. A lot of times the things that you get is a lot of just noise. You can't really see it, but our neighbor put up a really beautiful chain link fence. Looks really nice. Everybody's trying to upgrade their property here. They've got a beautification program going on out front, where beautification department, they come around and they tell you to pick up your trash and things like that where I live. So, and it's a good thing. It's something that it benefits a lot of people. It keeps the place clean. It keeps trash out away from your place. It keeps things in order. Like a lot of times people have their clothes hanging on the fence, just stuff, just things, and so they'll come by and tell everybody to kind of clean that up. You can't really see, but I got a hornet's nest. I'm gonna flip this camera around and let you see it, and I'll just do it this way. Can you see it right there in that tree? You can actually see the hornets going out of the hole there. We want to trim this side of the tree, but we really can't because the hornets are in it. It's a small nest comparison to what they were. I'll flip the camera back around and I'll show you that thing better. Excuse the shakiness of the video, but that is a hornet's nest in that tree. And so it gives you, hold on, why is that thing shaking so much? There you go. I'll hold it, but that's a hornet's nest. I see the little branch coming out. Well, it's pretty good size, but in comparison, they're usually double, triple the size like that. So we can't really do it. My brother-in-law got up in there and got stung pretty bad because those things are they really put a mark on you. I lost my dog, my puppy. Where'd he go? Elmer, where you at? Oh, there he is. He's eating junk off the ground. Don't eat crap off the ground. Omer? That's the same thing all dogs have ever had. They always eat crap off the ground, then they go in the house. So, what do you do, right? Yeah, today, so I got to figure out a natural remedy to get rid of that. A lot of times they do it here at night and just put the smoke in it and get rid of it. Of course, poking it is an idea that I have with a long bamboo pole about 30 feet. Or a piece of conduit, but then I realized I may create more than I want to deal with. So anyway, that's just another thing. Well, I ordered, I did something, and I wasn't really sure if I did the right thing, but I ordered some more. I ordered $450, includes 600 watts of panels. As you know, there's 300 watt. It comes with a controller and wire and stuff that, in order to do, put that thing together. I ordered 2 of them, 600 watts, plus it comes with 2 controllers. I ordered an inverter, 3,000 watt inverter. I am so sorry, a 6,000 watt inverter. So sorry, 6,000 watt inverter. I ordered the wire, solar wire. I ordered the connectors to connect them. I ordered everything has to do with its own individual setup. Now what I'm going to do with this one, it's going to be individual setup. Even though I have solar in the house, now this individual setup is going to be this. If I need another 300 or 600 watt of solar on the house, I got plenty on the house. I got, I don't know, 1,600 up there now of solar, so I can borrow whatever I need plus the 6 that I have. That's not the problem. The battery's the heart. The battery is the heart of the system. Solar, all it does is charge it up. Just a simple trickle charge. That's all it does. So the batteries are the key. I ordered some lithium ion batteries. I paid for 4 batteries, 200 amp hours. I paid 60 bucks. And they're brand new in the box. Comes from AliExpress. So I bought enough for think has a hornet flying around my head. I ordered enough for 700 milliamp hours. So it'll give me enough storage. The thing of it is about batteries is the most important thing about batteries is you have to have just enough amperage. Now what I'm going to do with this setup is I'm just going to put one air con in it, and then even though this has power from my other solar, I'm going to put power for the garage and all that house. So run the radio, run the fans, run the air con in the other house, run whatever it has to do with this house to have its own entity. The other setup I have in the house is run the fridge. It's running what runs everything in the house except for the air con. Now I have 2 air conditioners in that house. I took the one out of here and put over there because it's just hot. And I run one. They run about, I would say, probably 18 hours a day. So one now is going to be 100% solar when this set comes in. So the $450 that I paid for this. Now that does not include installation. Installation is probably going to be at least, I would say, let's just say 3,000, 5,000 pesos. Let's just say $100. So $500, I'll have the whole setup. Now what I can do is set it up with aircon. I can run the aircon. I can run whatever's in this house. We got fans. We got radios on over there now. Plays a lot of times. There's all kinds of stuff going on. There's chargers and plugs, and you guys know. So I mean, I come in this morning, every light was on in the house that somebody failed to turn off. So what we're going to do is just have that solar 100%. Then this house is solar probably at 70-80% except for the aircon. So that way I'll be off grid with 2 systems. So when power goes out 4 times a day, which it does. It went out none yesterday. Day before yesterday it went out 3 times. Day before that went out 4 times. And each time is 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. It depends. And so that gives me availability that I can run 2 houses, 2 solars. Say for instance one setup, I haven't set this up. Say for instance I want to run, I'm at the aircon in the house and I really don't have it. I'm going to have it jump from this house where I can just flip a switch. I got a switch that I paid $60 for 3 years ago, just sitting there not using. And I put all the power over there and just run that aircon just like crazy. Or 2 aircons. Because I'll have 2,800 by 3,000 watts solar. Because remember, I bought those German solar panels, which is the best. I'm going to tell you, those solar panels that is the best in Germany are the best ones I ever bought in my life. I mean, they really pop out a lot of. I have to. That thing is jumping, feeding. Right now, it's overproducing. It's just throwing it off. Can't put a grid tie-in inverter because the city won't pay the $400 to do it. So I'm just going to be standalone solar. So to get back to what I was talking about, it's a great place to put those solar panels. Just stick them right on top of that flat roof of the solar house, or expandable house, and let it produce the power that I need. So it will give me enough power that I can run 1 or 2 air cons because there's enough power for that. If it's not, I'll just run 1. That's something you always have to be prepared for because the solars that I have set up now, it runs it, and it only runs it for about, depending on the day. If it's full sun out, it'll run, 34 hours. But right now, it only runs if it says cloudy skies and didn't really do well. And I'm using all the other stuff because I got the TV and I got the satellite and I got all the internets on it. I've got phone charging, laptops. There's 3 laptops going in the house. That burns a lot. 3 laptops will really consume a lot, and especially if you have one that has monitor, it'll just kill the charger on the batteries. It just drains it so fast. So, long story short, I have 2 standalone systems for $500, including installation, setup. I'm going to have lights in the garage. I'm going to have lights outside here that I can run all night long. I'm going to have him put the solar light, a nice solar light outside. that we can just run it all night because the batteries will be strong enough. And if I need to get another pack of batteries, another 200-300 amp hours, I can do it, and it costs me $60. So whatever I need to do. So it'll be close to 1,000. Well, there's 700. It's at 700 and change. It's like 750 amp hours that total that I'll have here. So that will run the aircon, no worries. If I need to get more, I'll get more. That's according to my solar guy. Because right now, the system is on. At 8 o'clock, it fully charged all the batteries by 8. Now the battery setup that I bought is the lithium. They'll go down. They'll go down to 0 charge, and at least 1,200 times. So that's 1,200 times, 365 days a year. So they're good for 4 years, right? That's if I run them down. I don't run them down. I run them down to about. These only run down about 40% every day. So I'll get 15, 20, 10 years maybe, out of them, 8 years. So they're running fine. So today's video was about Hornets and solar and upgrading. I'm going to buy solar for these posts. I'm going to cut the bars off. Just try to clean up things a little bit. I've been stagnant this last month. It's really kind of been hard on me this last month because of the honey badger, but we'll get over it. It's all right. So that's my story today. The solar, it's ordered this morning. Hopefully it'll get in here in a week or two, and it usually gets in within like 6 days, and we'll have a nice setup for that. God bless. Thank you always for always watching my videos, and thank you always for supporting the channel. Thank you always for being there for us. Weekly Gospel Reflections and ours channel are. I'm going to monetize both of those because they're playing ads on them now with YouTube's playing ads on all the videos now. I went in to get in there and all the ads are running. So it's at both of them are at 4,000 watch hours. They have been for well, my brother gave that to R. He just never did do it. Hassle for him. And so I'll monetize hers and try to monetize the Weekly Gospel. So I'll have we'll have those to do, and because I went on there, they're literally playing ads on top of ads. A couple times there were non-skippable ads that YouTube put on. So what do, right? Go with the flow. So if they're putting ads, it's telling me that's A-okay for me to put ads on it, right? God bless. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.